I think that's all working. Well, hello everyone. Welcome on in. We're just getting started here. Just waiting for Misfit to appear on screen, but he's here, so it's all good. We're back to just chatting tonight with our press start to chat podcast.
That's right. That's what I gotta do.
You gotta do what? What do you gotta do?
Move my camera to the other PC.
So you're not quite ready then. Is that what I'm hearing?
I thought I was.
uh,
I thought I had everything. The one thing I forgot.
one thing.
It's always one thing. Thankfully, it's a quick fix. There we go.
Switch sides. There we go. I see lady back there.
Fran says hi.
Hi, Fran. I didn't say hi. I said I see her. Just kidding. Do 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 do. I got it to work. I had something working. What are we eating?
A cookie.
Oh, cookie. Cookies are good.
A sugar frosted one.
Sugar frosting. I don't know about that. Chocolate chip all the way.
Those are always good. These are $3 at the store. So.
Oh well, see, you can't go wrong with that.
Yeah. $3 for 12 cookies. I would have been ready on time if I hadn't forgotten the camera.
Would have. Woulda, shoulda, coulda. Haha.
Right?
Haha.
It's lady's fault.
It's the lady's fault.
Always.
Always
When in
blame the
doubt.
lady.
Exactly.
Around here, we blame Smitty. Hi, Smitty. Just kidding. I didn't see you there.
Smitty.
I blame Rajcom all the time. I blame Rajcom. It's his fault.
Sounds about right, too.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. Did you read the book, Smitty? Did you read the book?
I didn't know she could read.
She reads more than I do. Well, maybe not, but
And I'm not.
are you ready now?
Yeah.
Oh, accept.
Shared chat.
Did that work?
TikTok lied to you.
Why did TikTok let me? You read a different book this weekend. Why'd you read a different book? And how did TikTok lie to you? Very confused.
All right. I am ready when you are.
I'm ready to go. I've been ready.
Yeah.
I've been sitting here ready to go. We're back, folks. We're back.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to be sad, so I thought I was going to read a thriller from TikTok. It wasn't a thriller? Were you sad at this one too? Don't tell me. I cried enough at the last one.
It was a thriller with a lot of smut. That sounds about smutty.
What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that.
I mean,
But spicy novels are good to read. I'm not a smut reader. Well,
oh, you are.
you read a book that was full of smut, so maybe you are. Hello, lady. How are you? Long time no chat. I guess I am now. Seems that way. All right. Today, I thought we would, I think we talked about no volume for Fran. What do you mean no volume for Fran? He's not ready.
I was ready. I don't know why there's no volume.
No volume. Settings are incorrect.
I didn't do anything. Nothing's changed. What the hell?
Do not know. My IMs are sticking out of my ears quite a bit. I don't like it. I didn't feel like wearing my big headphones. You need to read the other one, Smitty, so we can talk about it. Talking for nothing.
Once again, everything is set up correctly. I don't understand.
It's never fun when that
I
happens.
fixed this last time. Just do a simple. Oh, that's why my computer's got an update.
Uh-oh.
Well, we're going to continue on your stream until mine's ready.
So. Are you sure?
Yep.
All right.
It'll only take a couple minutes, so.
So rebooting? A couple minutes of rebooting? I had to reboot yesterday. My stream was lagging like crazy. I don't know.
I've been sitting here half the day at my computer. Never once did I get a notification for an update. Now all of a sudden, because I want to stream, there's an update.
Of course. You haven't streamed in a long time.
Honestly, it's been kind of nice.
Has it?
Between that and work, and doing the GTA stuff now, just been busy.
That works. Nothing wrong with that.
I'm thinking about it more and more, but the holidays were just a nightmare as well, work-wise. So.
I get it. You can stream your GTA stuff, or?
It's pretty much taken up all of our free time now.
It's a big thing. It's a big undertaking.
Yeah. And sometimes I don't like streaming because sometimes there's just drama that I don't want to show because it's just, I don't want to deal with it. So why would anybody else want to deal with it?
That's fair. So maybe that's an off-stream thing, and then you stream your Arc Raiders or something. Are you still playing that too?
I haven't touched that in weeks because of the GTA stuff. So there's a group of us that are doing it, and two of them are doing like the development work, like the script work and everything. So Lady and I try to handle a lot of like the more in non-development stuff that we can, just to kind of take the load off of them. So running around and dealing with the whiners and crybabies and shit like that.
I don't have the patience for that stuff. It's a game.
Yeah.
I want to enjoy the game, not be surrounded by drama and people who don't like certain things.
No, and then just other majority of it, honestly though, is like if something breaks, then we try to go in and help fix it without having to bother the developers to
Hmm.
do something, because they're already trying to improve on things and work on other stuff. So
Fair, fair enough. It's a lot of work.
it really is.
Then you add streaming on top of that. That's a lot right there. Plus working full time.
Well, the hardest part right now is so Lady's got the same work schedule, but she works half an hour the opposite direction from home. So when I get off, I either have two options. I come home for 15 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
then drive and go pick her up, or I can go drive to her store, her new store, and sit in the parking lot for half an hour
Mm.
and wait for her to come out.
I see.
So then by the time we drive home, it's already 9:15. Then we got to eat dinner, and then by that point, I'm just like, uh,
Exhausted
yeah.
and don't want to.
And sometimes the GTA stuff keeps us up to like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, and then we get up at 7 o'clock to go to work and do it all over again.
Oh no, thank you. Nope, 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 nope. I need sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I need sleep. 1 o'clock. Staying up till 1 or 2? No. I'm usually awake by 1 or 2. So when my bladder says, "Excuse me, hi, wake up, please,
All
and
right.
empty me," so I can go back to sleep. So you can go back to sleep. Or sometimes it's at 4. It all depends on the day. It all depends on the day. So we want to what? Is your stuff coming back up before we
Slowly. I'm just
slowly?
clearing all the stupid stuff that comes up.
Always silly things that come up on computers.
Yep. Joys are doing the dual PC thing though too. It seems like every other time it wants to kick out the volume, and then I do a reboot to get it back up and working again.
Yep. Dual PC streaming is a pain in the buttocks. I don't like it. I did. I do and I don't. I don't miss the headaches. Sometimes I miss
Oh, you know what? I know exactly what it is too. Did this to me before. It was one simple little thing that changed.
one simple little thing. Rajcom's playing Call of Duty on Nuketown.
On Nuketown.
Yep, that's the map he's on. He just died too.
So how has the last few weeks been for you since we took our little break?
Well, it's been more than a few weeks. Well, I guess not, but it's been a while
About a month.
or more.
What's it been?
Like 2 months
Almost. Yeah, you're right.
because we stopped before Christmas and then we didn't stream in January. And it's the middle of February now, so like 2 months. It's been all right. It's been all right.
Raj, anything fun, good for you for Valentine's Day?
He took me out for lunch, which I'm
Just
okay
for
with.
lunch?
Yeah, that's all I want. I didn't need anything. I got a new keyboard, so I and that kind of bought for myself. I love my new keyboard though. It's heavy, but I love it.
What kind of keyboard is it?
It's a Keychron wireless K4HE.
I'll take your word for it.
It's it has hollow effect switches, so they're magnetic instead of mechanical. And then you can go onto like the website and adjust how hard you have to press on it in order for it to like activate the keys. You can even like make certain keys like do certain different things. So if you like lightly press on it, you're like walking. If you like hard press on it, you're running. That sort of thing. It's kind of cool. I haven't played around with that yet. But it's smaller and it's better.
Okay.
Yes, it is the kind that you can smack someone with it and do some serious damage. It's that heavy. It's good. When I get mad, when Raj Combat pisses me off, I just smack him with my keyboard. Just kidding. I would never do that. I like my keyboard too much.
Oh, you like your keyboard so much. To hell with Raj.
He didn't hear me. He's too busy. It's all good. Can't do anything about it. Oh, oh, he heard me. He heard me. Whoops.
So if I don't see Raj for a while, then we know why.
Mm-hmm. He'll be live tomorrow. I switched him to Tuesday for the Wednesday.
Okay.
So I could do this on Tuesday. He was gracious enough to do that.
Well, I appreciate it, Raj.
Are you almost ready? Like, what's happening?
I said we could go. We don't have to wait.
I know, we're still going. Still going, but yeah, things are okay. Streaming's been very inconsistent for me. Trying to find my love for it again.
Why do you think you don't have any love for it?
Well, I still love streaming. I'm just not loving playing Fortnite and stuff. So I need
So
to
what do you
find
wanna do?
something I really like. I like this way more than I like playing video games on stream. This
That's
is
fair.
more fun. So like yesterday my stream was like lagging and I tried to fix it a little bit and it didn't work. So I was like, all right, well, we're done for the day. And I was okay with that. I went to sit on the couch and watch TV. And I was perfectly fine. But maybe I like hook up my Xbox or something and play hockey or something because I have a much better time doing that. It's fun.
Okay.
But people get mad at me if I don't play Fortnite. People don't like it when I use my challenge wheel on Fortnite. So like, don't use it, but I enjoy it. So I'm gonna do what I want. It makes the game more interesting when I can only use SMGs, or if I can't get a kill, or I can't heal, or whatever. It's more fun for me than just
Fair
going
enough.
around shooting people all the time. Or doing the death runs. Those are fun too. Except I found a very difficult one. That one I didn't have much fun with. All I did was get mad. As I died over and over again. Over and over and over. Yep. But like I haven't been posting as much either on like X and stuff. I haven't been that involved lately.
Oh, at a certain point though, you're looking at the same stuff over and over again, and
It's the same drama everywhere. And it drives me
pretty
bonkers.
much. I
So
think that's been part of it for me too. Is just when you see the same stuff over and over again, it's just like, eh. And I that was kind of something I thought about we'd talk about today. How do you keep it? How do you keep yourself engaged as well as your viewers? It's not just keeping your viewers engaged. How do you keep yourself engaged after so long?
well that's my problem right now, right? Like I have a hard time keeping myself engaged in like the games that I play. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's not the same as it was. And I don't know.
That is a very good point. It's
So
really not the same, and it's just. I think that's one of the reasons I've been okay with. Like, I was reluctant to get back into the GTA stuff
mhm.
because it's always drama. But it hasn't been too bad.
Hmm.
And
I mean, being owners though, and like running the community, you can get rid of the drama if you really wanted to.
exactly. And we all agree that we'd rather have like very few people and have it be drama free or problem free versus having a lot of people and looking successful and being miserable because everybody sucks.
Hmm. Building that small community is what matters most. Having people that you actually want to interact with on a daily basis.
Exactly.
Gotta make it what you want. It's the story of my life in any game I play, lady. I played Valorant last Thursday and man, that was rough.
For Valorant,
Yeah, I decided to take out Valorant last Thursday. Oof.
wow.
I hadn't played that in a long time since we played, I think, last time. So it had been a while. It was fun, but at the same time, I died a lot. A lot.
Did you get a lot of kills?
I ended up like number 2 on our team every time. And people were like, Ethan was like, "You're so bad at this." I'm like, "No, sir, at the bottom of the list. What are you doing?" So, but he likes to
So,
talk a good game.
yeah. So, how do you, what would be your advice to keep people engaged
My
with their
advice
own
to
stuff?
you, I don't think I'm good at giving that advice at this point because I can't even keep my people engaged or myself engaged at this time.
So, in a perfect world, what would you be doing? Just more podcast stuff?
More just chatting, talking with people, ideally, would be my ideal thing.
So, why don't you do more?
Because I get scared and nervous and don't know what to talk about half the time. But that's
Okay,
definitely something I would do more of. Pardon?
what kind of stuff interests you to talk about?
Why you gotta put me in the hot seat like this today? I didn't agree to this. I didn't agree. I don't agree. I don't know. Anything. I just, I don't know. I just like
You
talking.
seem to like to talk about technology, or
I,
I mean, for the entertainment technology stuff.
I like certain things. Like, what do you mean entertainment technology stuff?
Video game stuff, computer stuff.
Video game stuff? Not really. Not a whole lot. Because I don't keep up with things. I just play the video games to have fun. But like I don't
Hmm.
keep up. Like I don't know when the next season of Fortnite comes out. I don't know anything if there's any new agents coming out on Valorant. I don't know any of that stuff. I don't keep up with it. I just jump in and play the game because it's fun. That's all I do. I don't do. I don't keep up. I play WoW now off stream a lot because now I can build my own house and decorate my own house. Oof, that's fun times. Um, but like I don't keep up with that stuff. I just go play the game. Even in WoW, I just like play the game, have fun, and enjoy myself. And just
Well,
level.
that's the important thing as long as you're enjoying yourself.
It's right. It's right. But I like talking about like anything. Depends on the person on who I'm talking with. But I can pretty much talk about anything. I'd rather not talk about politics and stuff, but you know, I have opinions on that too. I don't like it, but and I don't keep up with all of it. So I keep up whatever comes on my feed. And sometimes I don't like it.
Hmm.
But yeah. What about you? What would you suggest to people?
Biggest thing is figure out what it is you like the most and run with it. Like it does. At the end of the day, like I could sit here and talk about our GTA stuff all day. Just everything that's been going on and things that I'd like to see happen. And once you run out on something, make a list because you're not always going to have something to talk about for one topic. I mean, unless you're talking about politics or drama, because there's always politics stuff going on. There's always drama. But if you have like other things outside of that. You have to have multiple things so that way you can try to say, okay, I'm going to go through this and then I'm going to go to this. And it gives you time to build up on top of it. But you have to figure it out for yourself first because if you're not enjoying it or you have no passion for it, nobody else is going to buy into what you're selling.
That is very true. Nobody is going to buy into it. You have to buy into yourself first. Until you can do that, you're never going to grow or do stuff. Which is probably why I've been stuck at this bottom level
Exactly.
this whole time.
As far as being afraid, the best thing I can say is at some point you're just going to have to just do it and hope that it goes, hope that it works.
Very true. That's all you can do is hope for the best. Put stuff out there, put yourself out there, and let it go. See what happens. But yeah. So you wanted to like recap what we talked about before, right?
A little bit of recap and a little bit of talking about going forward, topics that we could do, you know, for people to look forward to.
what people can expect going forward.
E-
So I think we talked about different platforms. I haven't streamed to kick in a while. I kind of gave that one up.
Yeah, I kind of give. I don't care so much for it.
It's not because it's a bad platform or anything like that. It's a small. Oh, you're back. Okay. Do you want
Get
me
in
to?
there. No. I meant on yours at least.
Oh. All right then. Just on mine, you're back. How exciting! Welcome back.
Thank you.
How are your birds? I hear them.
They're getting more and more energetic.
More and more energetic because they're more comfortable being around.
Possibly. Did I tell you about what happened to Miss Anna here?
No.
Oh, no. Her tail feathers. At one point, she had no tail feathers.
Huh.
As you can see, they've all grown back.
Huh. What happened there? Did the cat get to them?
No, actually, she did it to herself. Funny story, kinda. So I left the cage door because they couldn't fly, and at that point, they weren't like coming out of their cage.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she decided to get adventurous and jumped out, and so she tried to fly and fell right in front of Zero. And I don't know if he licked her or just moved towards her, but she freaked out, threw all of her feathers out, and looked nothing like she does now.
So she got scared.
Basically.
Did the dog do anything to her?
Nope.
No? Well, that's lucky.
Looked at her just like I said, I think he tried to lick her because he had a feather in his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
But she had no blood, wasn't hurt, nothing. Just freaked out.
That's a bit entertaining. Too bad I don't have it on camera.
Right.
My dogs probably would have ate. One of them probably would have ate the bird. And the cat would have ate the bird. Her and feathers. She had a toy with feathers on it. The feathers are everywhere. She tore it apart. So your bird probably wouldn't have survived. She liked the birds. Feathers. She's sleeping right now. She's in a food coma. She had dinner. No, she's sleeping. She'll probably make an appearance later.
Yeah, where's my food?
Yep. Yeah. So, platform wise, I don't know. I think Kick's just too small, and unless you're in the clique that's like popular, you're not gonna do anything much or do much there.
Right.
Smitty's been reading. I don't know what book that was, but Smitty's been reading Smut. She heard from TikTok about this book. And TikTok steered her wrong. So it ended up being a thriller with smut. Yeah. I read the last letter. She told me to read the last letter, or TikTok told her to read the last letter. So I got the book and I cried like a baby almost through the whole thing. The book was sad. And she hasn't read it yet. Now I'm telling her to read it so I can talk to her about it. But, yep. Then, what else? I can't see Snotty crying at a book. Yeah, this one, yes. This one, yes. I've never cried at a book, but that one, you don't can't. I see Smitty crying at a book. Yeah, she'll cry. I was so confused about Snotty crying. I thought you just meant like ugly crying. You're about to finish book 6 or 7 of the year. I'm at probably 3. I'm reading 4 and 5 right now. I always have 2 books on the go. Always have 2 books on the go. Right now I am reading. Hold on. Where's my e-reader? Over here. I have my e-reader. I'm reading part 3 of the. Oh, where'd it go? I'm reading Inner Harbor by Nora Roberts. Is the 3rd book in that series. And then for my nonfiction book, I'm reading Unfuck Yourself. Get out of your head and into your life. Which is a pretty good book so far.
Okay.
I know. I've said a bad word. Uh-oh.
Shame on you. This is a G-rated show here.
Yeah, right. Have you been here before? Have you been here before?
No, this is my first time.
Mm-hmm. It's because Smitty's quiet, so.
Oh, yeah. Is that what it is? It's Smitty's fault?
Yeah. I like the chapter 2 of the Unfuck Yourself and asking yourself the question about if you're willing to do something or what you're unwilling to do to compromise yourself. It all comes down to being willing to do something or unwilling to do something. It made me think.
Interesting.
Is it? But, I mean, it really all
like
comes down to that. Any decision that you make, any habit that you build, or anything that you do, you have to be either willing to do it or you can be unwilling to do something based on who you are and stuff and your circumstances. So really the biggest thing is being willing to make that change.
That's a fair point. I mean, it's always the biggest thing is just being able to, I've seen with anybody, just being willing.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yes, it is. Very much self-improvement book. It's about changing your mindset and stuff. Telling yourself you got this on things.
Hard part is after a certain age, it seems like too many people are set in their ways and unable to do that.
Well, there are people at every age that are set in their ways and unwilling to change and like do stuff. There's a lot of young people that don't want to take accountability for their actions. There's old people that don't want to take accountability for their actions. Every day.
Very true.
You see it every day. People don't want to admit when they're wrong. I see it every day. Every day. I have a kid at home that doesn't want to take responsibility. I have people at work that don't want to take responsibility for their actions.
Yeah, some of my employees are.
All of them or some of them? Not mine, all of them.
Some of them.
Some try to pull the wool over your eyes. It's terrible. Or they think they can pull the wool over your eyes. And you're just shaking your head like, no.
Pretty much. Yeah. Some mine are like that. Yesterday, I had me so worked up, I was seriously about to just throw in the towel and toss my keys on the counter and leave.
Well, that's not good.
And then they had the nerve to ask me, "Why are you so upset? I don't understand."
Hmm. Were you just here for this conversation?
Part that made me the most upset is that my boss was on vacation,
Mhm.
and then they decided to do all this stuff, and it was just all. It started from the time I walked into the store till the very end of the day. Like it didn't stop. Like that's what had me going is that it wasn't just one thing; it was a chain of things that just led to one of the worst days I've had in a while.
Mhm. Sometimes you have those days. And other times it's good days. And then you have the in between days. You just have to be willing to roll with those punches sometimes.
Yeah, because then came home, slept it off, and woke up in a much better mindset. Just had to get through the day and be done with it.
That's all you can do. Especially because
So,
you can't change it a lot of the time. Many times it's impossible to change. You can't change others. So you have to try to change yourself and figure out how you want to do it.
that is true. We just had a situation with someone, lady and I did, uh, not wanting to change their outlook on things, and so
And you
very.
can't help that. You can't change them, right? You can give your advice, you can give your opinion and stuff like that. But ultimately, it all comes down to that person.
Pretty much.
And the same can be said of us, right? Like it doesn't matter who you are and who what you. And like I can do the same thing sometimes, right? If I'm like convinced that I'm right, you better be able to prove me wrong because I will dig in. But after that, like I'll dig in at the time and then I'll go back and like rethink because I'm an overthinker. So I'll think about this stuff situation and I'll usually come back and say, okay, I messed up. Like, you're right. It depends. Depends what it is. Doesn't always happen. I'm often not wrong though. I'm often right. No, I'm just kidding. I hate being an overthinker because I get that completely. Right? I replay
Yeah.
conversations in my head all the time. All the time. It drives me bonkers.
I go back and look through it, think what could I have done differently? What could I have done better? You know,
Hmm.
question myself way too much.
But that's not a bad thing. That means you want to change and you want to grow, which is
Yeah, uh, but sometimes you can overthink it to a point where you end up making the situation worse because you're questioning everything and then instead of just making a decision.
it's very true. Sometimes you don't. I sounded like misfit. Why? How did I sound like misfit? I want to know. I want to know. Um, saying you hardly ever wrong. Ha ha. Fair, fair. I am wrong sometimes. I just don't like to admit it. Hi, kitty cat. Don't claw at my leg, okay? Don't do it. She's sitting at my feet, and I know her. He will tell
You're
you
waiting to
he's
attack.
never wrong. He's been wrong before. It's okay.
Unless you got video proof, it never happened.
It never happened. Never happened, he says. With his arms
Nope.
crossed. Never.
I am innocent.
Innocent. Yeah, right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm as innocent as the day I was born.
Uh-huh. So has your opinion on any of the platforms changed since the last time we talked about it?
Not really, honestly. It's been more pretty much still the same. Kick is just hard because it just having to gain a it's the same conversations. Kick you have a lot more work to gain in the areas because people a lot of the communities that feels like that they're being built are slower because everybody's stuck to their communities, and it's more focused there. Twitch is just still too saturated. Rumble, I just the more I look at it, and the more I see, I don't know, I'm just not thrilled still, or not motivated to go there. Like, I, I don't know. I guess I just got to figure out where I really just want to put the time, put the priority there, and but I
And just
want to get back
choose.
to streaming, and yeah, just I got to figure out and pick one because I want to get back to streaming for one reason, just simply to help promote our GTA stuff,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But
You don't sound convinced that that's exactly where you want your focus to be.
well, I've been excited and looking forward to this for the last week. So part of me wants to be able to devote more time to stuff like this. Like I was thinking about if we can get to a point where we do it once a week instead of once every other week.
I I would be up to that. I
Mm-hmm.
prefer this. I prefer having conversations with people and being interactive with people. And if we could grow it and bring more people in, I
Mm-hmm.
think that would be better, in my opinion.
Yep.
So I think we need to talk about it off stream, but on how we could accomplish that, right? By maybe making it a little bit more, hmm, not necessarily scripted, but more focused so that we could take bits and pieces of it and make shorts from it. And so that,
Mm-hmm.
pardon? Organized, yes. Sorry, Rajcom was talking.
Oh,
Um,
I was gonna say I just said because I agree with you.
yeah. And then just like so we can make shorts and make like other content and or even long form content from it, like break it down and like edit it, whatever, so that it just grows a little bit more.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, I think that's going to be how we're going to do it, right? It's not going to be by going live because as we everybody knows, um, discoverability on like Twitch or Kick or anything like that is not super great or is
Mm-hmm.
non-existent really. Forget super great. It's non-existent. So you have to put yourself out there somewhere else.
Yep.
Everybody needs their own thing and he can do both.
This is true.
Lady, how's your city going? I know you love your city.
she she wakes up, she jumps in for 30 minutes, and she comes home, and she's on the phone talking with people all the time, and she's having a lot of fun. She's making a lot of friends.
That's good. When are you going to stream it? Because I think you would be amazing at streaming. She'll be like, no, I'm not ready.
I'm waiting for the yeah, no comment.
No comment. Yep, yep. I 100% should. Like, you're very
Yeah.
passionate about your city. I see you doing it more than I see Misfit doing it. But that's me. And I could be 100% wrong.
No, I just made a point. The drama's hard, so sometimes I get frustrated very easily with drama stuff.
I
Um,
have no patience for drama.
so
No patience for it. So, but yeah, that's me. I prefer this. I prefer just chatting. I prefer talking to people. I prefer like educating people and stuff on
mhm.
whatever topic, whether it be streaming or not. Drama is not worth it. That is correct. I am 47 years old. I don't need drama in my life. Nope. Are you laughing at me because I'm 47? Is that why you're laughing right now? Mold?
No, it's the way you said it.
The way I said it. Got it. I'm pretty funny sometimes. Proud of the people who helped us build it. And I want to share it, but I hate sharing me. But yes, I would. I should. So why don't you do it as like a VTuber or something? I'm not old. I'm getting older.
It's funny you say that because I literally was just a couple weeks ago. I was just having the exact same question and conversation with her, looking to being a VTuber.
Mhm. Sometimes I think about it because I don't like the way that this looks. So
I mean, even doing GTA, you don't even have to turn the cam on because the whole point is immerse them in the story. So
it's
you can leave the
fair.
camera off. You don't even have to worry about the VTube portion.
That's fair. Could do that too. A lot of people have been successful without it. You could be the burnt peanut. Be a
Oh
peanut that
god.
went viral.
I listen to TikToks with him, and she just looks at me like I'm like crazy.
Hmm.
I was gonna say something else, but I censored myself on that.
Yeah. So you don't have to use a cam. You could even use a moving image PNG tuber. What is the cat? Cat, where are you? Sorry, cat's playing with something that she probably shouldn't be.
You
Where
might want to go
is
get
she?
her.
Get out. I dropped my highlighter on the ground and she's like playing with it. I thought it
Batting
was
at it.
something different. We're good. She's having a good time. There are a lot of PNG tubers and VTubers and stuff all the time. That's a different bird this time.
Yeah, this is Miss Elsa. I'm trying to figure out what this feather is. I keep looking at her because like I always wonder if it's ever gonna fall out, but it's a legit feather. Like I don't know if it's like an ingrown feather or something.
Hmm. She's
It
like,
just
don't touch
sticks
it.
out funky.
Just drop her in front of the dog. She'll lose it. It's fine. Kidding. Don't do that. Do that. Don't do that.
She's a feisty one. Sometimes I'll be sitting here holding her or petting her, and she'll just start biting the crap out of me.
Hmm.
So then I yell at her, and then she stops for like 5 seconds, and then starts biting the shit out of me again.
Mhm. That sounds like the cat. She sometimes forgets herself. She doesn't like. She just nibbles. She doesn't actually bite very hard. She's like, oh, I shouldn't be doing this.
See?
Oh yes, yes.
Okay, stop it.
She's like, but you put your thumb there. It's free
So
game.
now she
Oh.
goes on my finger.
Mm-hmm. That's probably more painful than
It's not
it
so much
could be.
painful; it's more just annoying.
Mm. The other one's like, put my sister back with me, please. I need her.
And I always feel bad about them being in a cage for so long, so I try to let them out like regularly. Oh, yep. See, her sister was already coming to the door.
Mm. Does Lady like the birds?
uh, Somewhat.
That's a
She doesn't
no.
like getting. She doesn't like getting pooped on.
Well, I wouldn't like that either. I was coaching somebody at work the other one time, and they have a bird that they let fly through their office, and she's like, "Oh my god, the bird just shit in my hair." I'm like, "What?" I was in the middle of talking to the person, and she's like, "I just got shit on by my bird." I'm like, "Oh my god, that's gross." Gross. No, thank you.
Lady will sit them on her desk right in front of her monitor, and then they just sit there and stare, and then that's about all they do.
That's all they do. They stare at her. That's creepy.
Pretty much.
Creepy. Ever see the movie The Birds by Alfred Hitchcock?
Yes.
It's creepy. The first time I saw it was in 3D and down in Florida. Yeah, that didn't go over well. Very well. I was scared. Birds were coming at me
I
in
was
3D.
I always get worried about the birds at my store because I sit out in the parking lot and there'll be like a whole flock of seagulls out there, and they never move. They just look at you when you come near them.
Well, seagulls are not afraid of anything. That and pigeons. Just stare at you. They're blending it blurry because of your background.
Oh, sorry. Is that better?
That's better. Now we see them. Birds. Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word.
Elsa's actually able to fly now.
Ooh.
Yeah, which becomes a problem in its own self when you're sitting there with them because then she'll fly all the way across the basement and then disappear. And she'll go super quiet.
Hmm.
So then when you're trying to figure out where she went because she lands on the ground somewhere, um, all of a sudden all you'll see is her little head just pop up like a
Mm-hmm.
little velociraptor looking around.
He's the Birdman. Remember the bird lady in Home Alone too? Imagine
Oh,
that.
yeah.
If he gets more birds, lady, be careful.
I'm trying to save up for a bigger cage so I can get more.
More. Do they wake you up in the middle of the night, like with their chirping?
No, I put a blanket over them so they
Mm.
know it's bedtime.
Mm.
And lately I've been sleeping so hard that I don't really think anything wakes me up anymore. I barely hear my alarms anymore.
Well, that's because you go to bed at like 2 a.m. and you have to get up at like 6.
Pretty much.
Like, no, thank you. I don't get a
And then
whole lot
there's
of sleep, but no.
lady who's made me late, almost made me late. I think every day for the last 2 weeks now.
Hmm. Because she's on GTA in the morning for half an hour before she has to leave, so it slows down the process of getting ready.
More or less.
No, no, no. No, no, no. Absolutely not, she
Between
says.
GTA and just not getting out of bed. Oh, don't even lie. I see you all the time on there in the morning. I gotta go check this real quick, or I'm looking at Discord at this so I can deal with that.
It's okay, lady. You're allowed. Just don't be late for work. It's fine.
Oh no, she'll make it to where I'll get her to work on time because I'll drop her off first in the morning a lot of times,
Mm-hmm.
and then I have to do like 90 miles an hour down the freeway in order to get myself to work on time.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe she needs to drop you off, and then she can drive herself to work.
The only problem is I get out of work before her,
Mm.
so
Well, then you can take the
every
bus home, or no, don't bike. That's not a good idea for you.
thanks, man. Thought I'd finally escape that.
Nope. I remember the biking incidents. Yes, with an S. There was more than one.
My knee still hurts.
Yep. Yep. Nope. Never. Never escape it.
So I still hear about it at work to this day whenever somebody new comes in
Mm-hmm.
into the company.
Oh yeah. They still tell
So
everybody. This is the guy who
yeah,
gets hit by cars when he's biking to work.
and then they twist it though. It's not just I get hit by a car or whatever. It's this is a guy who runs into a tree or gets hit by a parked car. You know, like
Mm-hmm. We made fun of a kid like when growing up. One of my friends, he ran into the back of a parked car, on his bike. I'm like, "What were you doing?" He's like, "Well, there was a girl,
there's a girl.
so I was staring at the girl, and I ran into the back of a parked car." Well done, sir. Well done. He didn't live that one down for a while too. Um, I don't know. What can we talk about? Multi-streaming. Do you still think it's relevant?
Yes, definitely still. Even if you're not feeling one particular platform like the major ones, being Kick, YouTube, and Twitch, still think that it's important to get your content out to multiple places. It's no different than streaming and making shorts or little clips to post so people can see the little things that you're doing.
Mm-hmm. So, what platform do you feel though is still like
I don't
your
even know.
number one?
Twitch, if I had to pick, honestly, still kind of torn. I want to get back to doing YouTube more regularly. I
Mm-hmm.
think I just can't say anything on YouTube at this point, other than what I see. Um, I just still think in terms of, but I think it also depends on like what you're doing for content because if you're doing a very niche thing, it's going to be a little bit harder for you. But the consistency will build over time as people find your stuff. Whereas if you're doing something like Call of Duty, still just chatting, like if you're doing like political or drama podcasts, GTA is still big, you know, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it'd be a little bit easier per se. Um, but I think if I was to pick between two, if I was to pick two, it would be Twitch and YouTube. Um, yeah, I think that's what I'd pick. What about you?
The same. Twitch and YouTube, I think, are the only viable ones right now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and Twitch, I say Twitch, but like right now, I don't know. The state of Twitch is a little different these days. It's still not. I don't know.
Not 100% sold on it.
I'm not 100% sold on it because of the things that they do. But like, I don't
Like
agree
what?
with a lot of like. I don't listen to a lot of what people say. Like, I read a lot of what people say, but not fully. Like, somebody called Twitch a scam the other day,
Mm-hmm.
and because they just changed some of their partner splits again or something like that. Some
Okay.
people got like notices that they were going down to like level 2 and 70-30 split or whatever and things like that. And they're calling them a scam. Like, are they a scam really? Like, if you really think about it, like, I don't think it's a scam. Is their business model like 100% great? Probably not. But
Right.
like, to say that um they're a scam because they ask you to post your content onto different platforms to and then bring people into your Twitch live stream is not a scam. It's a business model that they've adapted. Like, they're a live streaming platform. If you want people to see your live stream, you need to get them from somewhere and not just go live and hope somebody finds you. Like, yes, sometimes somebody will like randomly come into your stream, but for the most part, you have to post somewhere else in order for
Right.
them to come in. Is that really a scam tactic? I don't think so.
That's fine.
What else did they say? I don't know. They're not profitable, so they take more from creators. Well, they've never really taken more. It's always been 50-50 or 70-30. So, like, to say that they're taking more from people, no. Their ads, that I don't like. That's,
Yeah. The
I
ads
agree.
are ridiculous.
So, I can see that part. But, like, everything else to call it a scam, like, I don't agree with that. Do I agree with everything that they do? Absolutely not. But it's been that way since the beginning. They haven't changed like how they do things, which maybe they need to start looking at changing things. They are starting to like let you vertical stream stuff like that. So
Need to look into that more. I haven't. Last month and a half, it's been nice not worrying about all this stuff, but
mhm.
then at the same time, in the back of my mind, like I got that itch to do it more, so I need to sit down and figure it out and pick.
I have the itch to do it, and then when it comes down to sitting down and actually like fixing my stream and doing stuff, I don't take the time to do it. So then I'm like, what am I doing? And I'm just going through the motions. I go live and just play the game and go through the motions, which is not what I want. I want to like put some more effort into it. I just need to be willing to do that and make time for it. And right now, my time is like in the morning. It's all about exercising and stuff. Like there's no. I try to do more stuff for myself, and then reading and stuff. I like reading a lot more. And then I have to spend time with the husband sometimes because he'll get angry. So
See,
gotta
with the
do that.
GTA stuff, I don't have to worry about that old lady because she gets so engrossed in it. There have been times in the last week I've gone and laid down,
Mm.
and I'll be sitting there on my phone for like 20 minutes, and then she'll be like, "Babe, where'd you go?" And I'm like, "I've been over here for like 20, 30 minutes." And she's like, "Oh, I didn't even realize."
Mm-hmm.
Or she's like, "Are you going to bed?" No, I'm just laying here just because it's 1 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm just here for fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's funny. I'm glad she's enjoying it though.
yeah, she really is, and it's been good for her. Like I said, she's coming out of her shell more. She's talking like over the last year, she kind of went like reverted back, like she got
Mhm.
quieter, not in a bad way, just kind of like more reserved. But then as soon as we started getting back into the GTA, before we even started doing the whole server thing, um, it brought her back out to where she's more open to dealing with people just in general, more vocal and willing to voice her 2 cents on something.
Mhm.
So it's like really helped her like get her social skills back up.
Well, that's good.
And I don't mean that in a bad way, sweetheart. Before you say anything,
Well, that's a good thing.
yeah, I mean it in a good way. I don't mean it.
We're all on the same page. I streamed on my birthday last month, and then I was like, yeah, I want to, but I don't know. I get that feeling. Like I want to stream, but I need to figure out what I want to do and do it for me and not worry about everything else. As I said earlier, I'm an overthinker, so I overthink everything.
Hmm.
I was overthinking this today. I was like, oh my God, we're not ready. What are we doing? And I just have to let it go sometimes and just say, oh, well, we'll go and we'll chat for a couple hours and see how it goes. And we'll go from there.
And that was the biggest thing I think that I was looking for. Just like I had an idea just to talk and recap and just get familiar with being in front of the camera again, talking about, even if it's just a rehash of some of the stuff that we talked about and, we're just hanging out with her, we're just getting the dynamic back a little bit. That's what I was looking for. And then just to talk about going forward a little bit, some ideas, throw some topics out there.
Yeah, for sure.
So wasn't anything like structured, but I do agree with you. Having a more structured um, set
Hmm.
going forward, you know, if that makes any sense.
Yes, it does. Having like specific talking points and having it like where we touch on certain things, we can still have the open flow and stuff, but like then have the scripted edits and places that we could use after. I
Hmm.
think would go a long way. Playing and making content that's not live, that it's there. A lot of people do that too. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't do that either, though. So I haven't like posted clips or done anything in a long time. I need to make time to do that again. It just needs to be easy for me so I can make time. Um, what else? Have you been keeping up with like software wise, like what everything everybody's been doing, like the updates to Melt and stuff?
I'll be honest, I've been so withdrawn from streaming. Like, even on X, I haven't really been following streaming stuff. I've been branching out and getting out into other aspects. Got into football, kind of drifted away because work got kind of busy, so I kind of fell off of that one. But then towards the end of the football season, so I actually started getting into football more than the GTA stuff. Politics, I've been watching a lot of the political stuff, especially with the ICE stuff going on in the U.S. right now.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
There's a terrible thing happen. Those are terrible things happening.
that I don't think is a safe topic, so I
I'm
just
not gonna
wanted
keep
to
going. I'm just saying there's a lot of awful
because
things going on.
I
On
agree on a broad scale,
uh
but
there's good things, I'm sure, but I'm just saying there's some bad things too. But the media only shows what they want to show.
well,
So
yeah, that's the hard part. Um, Watching a bit more TV and just taking time to get away from my computer and relaxing, like late at night, making time to even if it's just for an hour, make sure we watch at least one episode of a TV show. Um,
that reminds me, lady, were you sad that James Vanderbeek passed away? Sorry, I know she's a Dawson Creek fan. I was very sad. She's probably
oh,
not
she's grabbing
listening
a
anymore.
keyboard. She's nope, she's crying. She was doing something, and as soon as you said that, I look over and there she is scrambling to get to her keyboard.
She cried over James Vanderbeek. I was Team Pacey though. I wasn't Team Dawson, but I was sad for him. He was very young. He's 48 years old. Died of cancer. She's working on her truck. It's a big pickup truck that has a lift kit on it. big tires,
I didn't know she had a
cool
truck.
exhaust. And I'm just kidding. I'm always Team Pacey. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma. There's her thumbs again. Oh, wait, she's typing on a keyboard. What's happening
That's
now?
I think that's the sad part.
She can't blame it on her fat thumbs. No, she just has to. Yes, it was still very sad for me.
I saw Shia LaBeouf got arrested in New Orleans.
Oh, I saw that. I thought he got like beat up.
Well, he
Ooh.
was. I don't know if he got beat up or if I read that correctly, but I know he was trying to beat somebody up.
Well, I'm sure he got tried to beat up somebody, but I saw him being beat up on a video that I saw.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
You need him to watch Dawson's Creek with you. Rajkam has watched it with me. It's a good
Nope.
show. It's a good show. You should watch it.
I have
Right now we're
no
watching Friday
desire.
Night Lights. It's an old show, but it's good.
Ooh, that's a good show.
Hello, system. How are you? It's a great show. I like it. I like the football. Football. And let's talk about football. Did you like that the Seahawks won the Super Bowl?
Absolutely. That was who I wanted to
Better than
win.
the Patriots, that's for sure.
Patriots are a good team. I was disappointed in the fact that it was a very lackluster game.
Oh, it's
I
very boring.
expected it to be I expected it to be a lot more to it, but at the end of the day my team won. I'm just sad that I didn't
Put
put any
money on
money
it?
on the game. I said for weeks becoming going into the Super Bowl that Seahawks were going to win, simply because um, the season that they had, there was just incredible. I know it wasn't possible with the brackets, but I wanted it to be the Seahawks and the Bears.
Hmm.
But
Didn't work out that way.
it wouldn't have worked out that way because of their divisions. So
Yep. Seahawks. It
Bears
was
had a
just a
great
boring
season.
game, though. Just a
It
boring
really
game.
was.
What did everybody think of the
Yeah,
halftime show, or did you turn into the Kid Rock show or whatever it was?
I went to a Kid Rock show.
Really? Oh, not me. I watched. I watched Bad Bunny. I didn't understand a word he said, but I watched it. I didn't. Kid Rock. He was popular back in like early 2000s. Old. Bad Bunny. I couldn't understand a word he said, but I liked his message. So it wasn't so bad. But
My
I'm not a Bad Bunny fan, though.
problem with it is when you are trying to make a the halftime show is supposed to be something fun for everybody. Like this is just my opinion. It's not a time for me that I believe should be a political statement or any kind of statement whatsoever. Like I get that there's bad things going on. There's been bad things going on in the world for years and years, but it should be an entertainment piece, not something, just get people moving and enjoying. Like, and I get that people enjoy Bad Bunny, but
He's
when a
very
good
popular.
yeah, but when a good chunk of your audience can't understand him, is that really the right call, or are you or are you pandering to a point at that?
Kendrick Lamar did make it political last year as well.
And
Everybody tries to
I
make everything political. Like the Grammys were very political.
and I didn't like it either for that very reason. I think that the halftime show is just should just be an entertainment segment, and that should be it.
It should be
Stop
entertainment.
making every
But a lot of people were entertained by it because they like Bad Bunny. So it goes both ways. I'm not
true.
a Bad Bunny fan. I've never
Um,
listened to his music.
and as I said, it's just my opinion. I'm not knocking anybody that
I
is a
liked
Bad
Ricky
Bunny fan.
Martin
I
though.
get everybody's got their tastes, and more power to you.
Hmm.
I just I have my issues with the NFL doing that, not people enjoying it. I have no issues with Bad Bunny doing his piece. He got the opportunity. Cool, more power to you.
Hmm. They thought
I
he would
just
bring
just
in people because of, well, he did bring in 142 million views.
very true, and a lot of it is because when you're going to and I know they're expanding worldwide because they had games outside the country, outside the U.S. as well. So I understand it from that kind of a perspective. But when it's big a big portion of it is U.S. based. It needs to be more tailored to that kind of an audience, in my opinion. I don't know. That's just my 2 cents, my opinion.
I agree. Like I like halftime shows that are entertaining. I think the best one that I saw was the Dr. Dre one with Eminem and stuff. But that's because that's when I grew
Mm.
up and stuff. So that was a really good one for me. But that was political as well. Eminem took a knee. So I mean, everybody just tries to make a statement somehow. Artists want to make things so. Or Rihanna was a good one. I like the Lady
Did
Gaga
we?
one.
I remember that one. That one wasn't bad.
But
I don't know, I felt like the commercials were kind of lackluster as well.
I didn't pay attention to the commercials that much. Pedro Pascal, Carol G, Cardi B, Young Miko, Jessica Alba. Yeah, they were all there. Lady Gaga, Ricky Martin, Alex Earl. It was cool to see them being part of it. Um, but yeah, people try to use their voice, right? So a lot of things are AI stuff these days. Everything's AI. Drives me bonkers. I see people, I see Twitter posts, and you know they're written by AI. Like, just generic stuff all the time. Videos.
Welcome to the modern technological era.
Yes. And some of them are very well done, though. Like, very well done.
That's great and all, but if people can figure out that it's AI, you lose
You're
you
not
lose that
genuine
connection.
anymore. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Very true. Like, you still have to be genuine and, like, be authentic. And if you lose that, then it doesn't go well. What else have we talked about? Burnout. We
That'd
talked
be
about
some good.
burnout.
That'd
Go
be
ahead.
some good talking points going forward. AI and its impact on content creation and streaming.
Ooh, that's a good one. I need to write that down somewhere. I need a piece of paper. This one. Yes, I'm old school, and yep. AI is not all bad. Like if you get like AI automation stuff done for your stream and everything, like clips and stuff. Like if you use like eclipse.gg and stuff, yeah. The only thing I've used AI for is text to speech, honestly. I've used AI for a few different things depending on and to generate ideas and stuff sometimes. But you have to be careful with it. Some stuff are just that it comes out with. And AI is not meant to like challenge you in any way. It just agrees with everything you say. So you can tell that the sky is black and it'll be like, oh, okay, cool. No. No. It's like your own personal cheerleader if you want it to be. Some people need it. No judgment. But some people need it. Yeah. Going back to you have to verify the fact too because it's not always right. That's very true. It's very true. There's so many like AI generated like TikToks and stuff about different things. Oh, this person died. I'm like, I don't think so. I have to go
But
Google and
see,
check.
the at least TikTok will put down AI generated content. So
Yes.
you know.
Yes.
Because I've
They all do
seen
that.
movie trailers that I'm like, this can't be the actual movie trailer, and then I see the AI generated. I'm like, okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Like some of that stuff is just so like in depth that it could be believable.
Yeah. And so looks so real sometimes. But
Like the Avengers Doomsday stuff that I've seen,
mhm.
like 90% of it have been AI generated, but I'm looking at them like this could easily, I could see this being the case. Like, okay.
It's very true. And I've seen that too. Or a lot of like the animal like stuff. Have you ever seen like the gorilla that makes like inappropriate jokes sometimes? It's all AI.
I've seen
Those
the
are
parrot
funny.
one.
Hmm?
I've seen the one with the parrot.
Yeah. But the gorilla one's always one that always comes up for me. Probably because Rajcom has shared a bunch of those ones. It's like, check this out, this is funny. Gorilla making inappropriate jokes all the time. But going back to like software and stuff, Mel Studio has made a lot of improvements, a lot of different widgets and stuff.
I'll have to take a look.
They've added like you can have a spinning wheel on there. You can have snow falling.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of things, but they also added like audio filters to help you. They have
Hmm.
added, what else did they add? I don't remember now. Hmm. I had a list before. I don't now. There's a bunch of widgets and stuff and new like audio stuff. Oh, and now you can hardware encode through your video card instead of using your CPU power. That's
Hmm.
a big one for Balance Studio because they didn't have that before. So that was a good one. Yep. I like it. What else can we talk about? We kind of talked about
Uh,
burnout. I think we've all experienced burnout. I think that's where we're all at this point.
what it sounds like.
Everybody's just like burnt out on streaming.
Well, but also at the timing though too. I mean, it really is just the holidays. A lot of big things happen. You know, we went from Thanksgiving to Christmas to New Year's. You know, all that stuff one right after the other. So
Yeah, that's true. Work was super busy and things never stop. My birthday went by. Valentine's Day. We don't Did you guys celebrate Valentine's Day at all?
nope. I got her
No.
some stuff, but we don't do anything special for Valentine's Day.
I don't. I don't like Valentine. Like Valentine's Day is just another day. Why do you need a special day to tell somebody you love them? You should tell you love them every day. What
I
was
don't know
that?
what she's yelling at. I don't know. Oh,
Hello.
she's over there in
Hi.
GTA.
Hello. Um. But yeah, I think just like feeling invisible. Maybe I don't know. Sometimes I feel invisible in this stuff. Sometimes.
That is the hardest part. Is the biggest thing that I would say when it comes to feeling invisible is because at the end of the day, there's a difference between your online relationship. I mean, with people that you talk to on Discord, that you game with, you stream with, versus having an actual.
You're fine.
Oh, you're.
We're just we're just saying hello
Uh,
back. That's all.
um, there's a difference between those relationships and actual direct communication. You know, it's um, you might have a close relationship with the people online or certain people online, but it's never going to be the same as a direct contact. You know, the people that you go to work with, your neighbors, uh, if you go to church, community events, you know, whatever the case may be. You know, your girlfriend that you go out to lunch with or dinner with every so often, your
Mm-hmm.
family. All those are more lasting. Those are more real and solid. I'm not saying you can't have a good connection with somebody online, but 99.9% of those people at one point or another, they're not going to be there. There's going to be a very small, on one hand, I shouldn't say, there's going to be always going to be a small group that will be there, but a majority of people, as soon as the next flavor of the month comes along, or and it's just natural. You're going to drift apart, whether it's amicably, badly, whatever the case may be. It always happens. You know, you're going to develop other connections. Your schedules might change, so your ability to be on your online presence may not always line up with those people. So you might drift apart. You know, so it's not necessarily always a bad thing. It just sometimes it's the nature of what we do.
It's very true. And like people change, right? People grow, people
Mm-hmm.
do different things. So,
Mm-hmm.
like, it's not always going to be the same, especially
Yep.
online, right? And then you have those people who like think they know somebody just because of they see what they see online. Like, you never truly know somebody, like, who's just an online personality. Everybody online is
Yeah,
just a highlight reel, right? You don't see everything.
exactly. You see what they want you to see, and that's the end of it.
Hmm. That is all. But and some people like fall into those like parasocial relationships, right? They like think like they know these people and like they should talk to them and stuff. And like, no, no, these people don't know you and you don't really know them until you're like actually get to sit down with them and talk to them, which will never happen. You don't know them. Just like celebrities, nobody
Because how
truly
many?
knows them.
Yeah, absolutely. Because how many of these people are you really like? Everybody talks about it. Oh, we're gonna go meet up. We're gonna go and actually spend time together. How much? How many of these people are you actually going to?
Right? When are you coming to Canada? Lady keeps telling me you're coming to Canada. I'm just
I want to.
kidding.
Actually, our finances are gonna. They're starting to get better. Like some of our bills are finally being paid off, and over the next few months, we're actually gonna start having money to do stuff again.
Nice. But now you have a new car to pay
So,
for. Mhm.
but even with these bills paying off, it will still be okay once they're done.
Nice. You guys
Yeah.
like, you got an Equinox or something, eh?
Yep. 2019 Chevy Equinox.
Nice. Do you like it?
I do. It took me a little bit to get used to it, um, just because with all the push buttons that it has, like it's a keyless entry, keyless start, remote start. Once I got the hang of it all, I actually like it a lot because now I can make sure the car's nice and warmed up before we get in.
It's fancy. We have that here. I don't think I could go
My
back.
favorite,
Do you have heated steering wheel?
not a huge steering wheel. That's the only thing it just
Uh,
seems like it doesn't have.
oof, you're
Heated
missing out.
seats.
It's probably the best thing ever. Heated steering wheel.
Told lady that was the one thing that it was missing was because, especially during the winter, just a few weeks ago when it was like we had a day where it hit like 0 degrees and I put my hands on the steering. I'm like, holy crap.
0 degrees Fahrenheit. Is that zero here too? 0 Fahrenheit to Celsius. Oh, it's minus 17. Psh, it's just nothing. That's nothing. We hit minus 38 with the wind chill, I think, this year so far. It's been freezing.
I think we had one day with the wind chill. It was like -10.
Hmm. Minus 30, maybe minus. I don't think we hit minus 40. So it would be the same, like minus 38 for you guys is minus 39 for us. So, like, guess we kind of catch up there. Imagine if it was minus 38 for you guys. What would you do? Hmm? Freeze?
Cry.
Cry? I almost want to cry.
Hmm.
Ugh. And then the snow. I hate the snow. Snow. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I had to work in the office last week and I had to drive home in the snow one day and I had to drive to work the next day in the snow. Ugh, I thought I was going to die. It was terrible. Oh, and then I had to come home on Friday in snow as well. But I left early. My boss allowed me to leave early and then work from home for the rest of the day. She was kind enough to do that for me.
Well, that's nice. Huh?
So I was very appreciative. Yep, yep.
I'm glad our snow finally melted. We hit like 50 degrees today.
Pff, I hate you. I'm just kidding. It's still in the minuses here. What's the temperature today? Well, it's only -2. Oh, they scraped our roads. Oh my god, the amount of ice at the end of our driveway. Oh, and then Friday we're getting 15 centimeters of snow. Are you kidding me right now? Come on, I don't want
15
snow.
centimeters.
Yeah,
Isn't it like an inch?
no. 15
Hey, Google.
centimeters to inches is
What
5.9
is
inches
15
of snow.
centimeters? Oh.
Almost 6.
Hey,
15 meters is equivalent to 16.404
that's not what I
yards.
asked Google. Hey, Google, cancel.
All right, stopping Smart TV 4K.
Google's an idiot. No, I'm just kidding. She doesn't listen very well. Yeah,
Well, the best
it's
part
like
is
six
the
inches.
TV. The TV that I just stopped was my mother-in-law's TV.
And then we're getting 2 to 4 the next day. And then a
So
little
you'll
bit
probably
on
have like 20 inches by the end of the week.
No. We'll have like maybe 7 inches by the end of the day, end of the week.
That's when you start taking a dog sled team to work.
I won't be going out on Friday, that's for sure. Might have to wait to do groceries on Sunday. Hate snow. I think Smitty's going out of town on Friday. I hope she misses the bad weather. It gets cold here, but I do not miss the weather. Yeah, I remember, I think Smitty's mom went to Florida, and she would report to Smitty, oh, it was 9 degrees this morning. She's like, okay, well, at home it's minus 43, so stop complaining.
I screwed something up.
Complaining.
I hit the wrong button.
You hit the wrong button.
I did.
What were you thinking?
I don't know.
Okay. Good stuff. All right. What else? What else can we talk about? We got some time left.
What did you do for dinner?
Today we had pizza.
Mm-hmm. That's what I had for lunch. I had a free pizza from Pizza Hut.
Nice. We had a frozen pizza from Costco, a Detroit style pizza from Costco. It's really good. I enjoyed it. I wasn't really hungry for pizza, but you know, it's fine.
I like Chicago style better.
Well, that's the best one that we've found at Costco so far, so that's why we got it. And even then, we were doing Pizza Hut most of the time, so it was a new thing that we bought some. And then, yeah, I don't know what dinner is for the rest of the week, though. No idea.
You should maybe plan some meals out.
I should. I plan my breakfasts. That's it. And lunch sometimes. Like tomorrow, lunch will be leftover shepherd's pie. Because that's what's in the fridge.
I don't remember the last time I had a shepherd's pie.
I love it. It's like one of my favorites. So we have some of that left over, so I'll probably have that for lunch tomorrow. Do you ever question whether like content on streaming is worth it?
Yes.
Why?
Sometimes I just wonder if I should just be focusing on other stuff or pursuing other things, but keep coming back to it. So,
is there anything that you think would be a better use of your time? Do you have anything in particular?
I could get more housework done instead of letting it pile up.
Fair, but could you not make a schedule and like work on certain things like?
I do make a schedule and then I never stick to it, so I got to change the part about sticking to the schedule that I make with it.
You have to be willing to follow the schedule that you make.
That's where the roadblock keeps coming into play.
I know that feeling. I know that. We do the same. We come up with these grandiose plans. They never get followed through. Nope.
Or just some days I'm like, there's been some of my days off, I'm just so tired. Like, I'll get up for a few hours and then I'll be like, I'm going back to bed. And I take a nap and sleep for 4 hours.
4 hours. 4-hour nap. That's just a sleep. It's not even a nap for you because you go to bed at 2 and get up at 4. Like, what? At 5, I mean, like.
I don't do it all the time. It's like, today I didn't take a nap at all. So.
While you were oh, no, you didn't work today.
Nope.
Your day off. See, I would have taken a nap.
I went to work for all 5 minutes to do something I forgot to do yesterday. So I didn't think it was fair to pawn work off on my coworkers. So I felt guilty and ended up running into the store for a few minutes to deal with it.
That's nice of you. It was nice of you. But I get it. I do that too. Do you feel pressure to grow at all? If you're questioning if it's worth it?
Oh, I was gonna say I think I'm as tall as I'm gonna get.
Haha. Funny.
Although I'm starting to grow outwards.
Well, as you get older, the metabolism changes. And if you're a woman, then your hormones go down and then it's even harder.
Unless you're a lady, then your hormones just go up, down, all around in every kind of way you'd see on a roller coaster.
Oh, listen, I know her struggles. Don't worry. I know how it is. I've read up on all of it. It's not good. It's not fun. It's not a fun time.
And here she comes.
Here she comes. It's hard.
Well,
Right?
not what I thought she was gonna say. I was expecting the claws out and the fangs and everything.
You think so? I don't think she would have
thought-
done that. Well,
I thought she
maybe.
would.
It all depends on where the hormones are at that point.
That's a fair point.
There's no patience left. No rhyme or reason for us to get pissed off. No.
Where did she get mad? She got mad at me for something the other day, and it was out of the blue. I forget what it was, but I remember just staring at her like, "Are you serious right now?" I'm good as long as you're certain people. I'm not one of those people.
No, you get the brunt of it, I'm sure.
Pretty much.
Archcom gets the brunt of it around here, so. Shh. Why are we shushing?
Because I said that I'm not one of those people.
I see. No, really, do I? I think we all do. And then we feel bad about it. Lady, don't worry. We don't mean to. But they piss
I know
us
she
off
doesn't mean
sometimes.
to. And then I laugh about it afterwards. Because she'll go from raging psycho killer to, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry, please don't leave me or lock me in a loony bin." So,
Yep. I will say things and I'm like, oh my god, why did I do this? Nope. I'm right there with you, lady. It's okay. It's all good.
is that not what you say to me?
She's not going to type no more. Oh, I didn't think so, but I guess I do.
Oh, the other days I was taking her to work and she got emotional because, like, out of the blue, she started saying, "Well, what are you gonna do when I die? Are you gonna be like making a big deal? Are you gonna remarry and then you're just gonna move on and forget about me?" And I'm like, "No." She's like, "Well, what are you gonna do with my body? I don't know what to do with you when you die." I'm like, "Why are we thinking about this? Like, should I be worried?"
Because you're getting older. You should be thinking about these things. I already know I want to be cremated and then buried with my dad. Put me in the
I told her to do
ground.
whatever she wanted. I already know what I'm doing with her. I'm cremating her and scattering her ashes.
There you go. See? Easy. I don't want to be kept on somebody's mantle, though. Like, bury me in the ground. Be done.
Nope.
Cremate me. And
She's
get
always
rid
had a
of me.
bucket list of places that she wants to go, and so as many places as I can. If she doesn't get to go to them, then I'm gonna take and scatter her ashes at those places so she gets to go to them.
There you go. Make sure you put some in Disney World because, well, she loves Disney World, so make sure you go there, visit. Leave her there. It's not a fair question. Are you just going to forget me? It's not a fair question, but it's a question. I don't know how valid it is because nobody's ever going to forget you. Well, my enemies might, but it's fine. The important people won't forget about me. Life goes on, right? But we never truly forget about anybody. I've lost so many people in my life, and I remember every single one of them. I remember birthdays. I remember everything.
And I'm sure you've had your times where some of the things you've been thinking or feeling or even said have been irrational or illogical and could have been avoided having conversations about.
Yep. Sometimes we just we're not logical in the moment, depending depending on what we're going through. People go through things, ask silly questions, talk silly, all sorts of things. I've done it. It's normal.
Mm-hmm.
What else? What else?
What are some things you want to get to look at talking about going forward?
Going forward? Oh, you're putting me on the spot already. I see. Today's been all put a Fran on the spot. I really like the AI stuff. I thought that was pretty cool. And streaming and content creation. I think that's a pretty cool topic. We talked about a lot of the other stuff.
Do you think that people who use AI to make promotional videos for whatever the case may be, whether it's sponsorships, content, previews, anything, do you think using AI is a good idea or do you think it's disingenuous?
Like for the whole video to be AI?
Let's say at least half of it, just for argument's sake.
Like which half? Like it all depends on how it's done, right? Like I'm trying to understand.
Let's say AI avatar, background, like just let's say the visualization.
But then the person there is the one doing like the talking and stuff and like promoting themselves.
They're making the it's there. They make it use AI to make an avatar about themselves. The visuals, it's AI generated.
Mm-hmm.
But they're the ones talking. It's just they're the ones saying everything. It's not like
Are they
computer
part of the
generated.
video or like and their background is AI? Or
Yeah.
everything? Or like they have like
Like the whole video, like the visual effects is AI, but the audio is not.
it depends on the type of content, I guess. Like
Okay.
on what they're doing. If it's something like what we're doing and we're like just chatting and like talking to people and stuff, I think you need to be more like present and authentic and stuff. Whereas if like I don't know, making a clip and you're like the burnt peanut, like if you're gonna use he's already using AI to make himself into like technically, if we're really thinking about it, it's automated, right? It's animated. It's on automatic, so it's automation. It's kind of AI. If he's doing something in the background, I mean, to
But
promote
is that
his
more
content.
a? But yeah, but I'm assuming the movements follow his. They follow his
Yes, they
actual
follow his
movements.
mouth. Yes,
So at the end of the day, all you're doing is just changing the look of the person.
it's fair. So
I mean,
that's
plenty of
not
people have backgrounds that aren't their actual backgrounds. So
that's true. A lot of people use green screens and stuff, right? You can do YouTube videos where you can get just a room background that isn't yours to make
right,
it look more professional. You can just get a program that does it for you.
right.
Like that, I don't have any problem with. I have a problem with you like taking a picture of yourself and putting into an AI program and like letting the AI like use your voice and like make the video.
Hmm.
I find that's not like super genuine, but you can tell too by how the mouth like moves and stuff sometimes. Some of them are very good, but some of them are not.
Right.
I don't know. It depends how it's done, I guess. I'm not opposed to AI completely. It's the way of the future.
Do you think there should be limits on it?
Well, it should be used in moderation, like to a certain extent, right? Like there's a whole bunch of automation stuff that you could do that could help you. There's a whole bunch of like but then you when you take it too far and like your whole content is just AI. Like if you go into like ChatGPT or Claude or whichever one you want to choose or Gemini or because there's so many of them and just put in
Hmm.
there, hey, make me a week's worth of like tweets or X posts or Instagram carousels or whatever, and you just copy and paste whatever it puts on there, like it's not really genuine to you, right? Like whereas you can ask it for ideas. Hey, I need like content ideas for this. Like what can I do? And then it can do it, but at the same time, it doesn't always. You have to make it your own somehow. Does that make sense?
Hmm.
What are your thoughts? How do you feel about it?
I mean, I agree with you for the most part. As long as it's used in moderation, and it doesn't over your content isn't overly saturated with AI generated stuff. I have no issues with it
Like,
because you might be limited on the resources available to you to do it directly. You know, so you might need that little assistance.
that's true. It's very true. And like people need that help sometimes, right? And it's a time saver for certain things. So
I wonder. I wonder. I do a quick experiment on something.
oh
Let's
boy.
see.
What are we doing?
Well, you mentioned using Gemini, so I said, can you make me a green screen overlay for my Twitch stream? I was just kind of curious.
You can make overlays. But it
Okay, so how do
usually
you
makes
feel
them
about that?
square. I played around with that. It'll do it.
Can you make me a command center overlay form? Now you gotta curious some things that AI can do now.
Oopsies. There's so many things that AI can do. So we can talk about that in the in one of the next episodes. Kind of do talk about AI. Well, you can also like talk about the psychology of streaming and things behind it. I don't like how people use it for art, books, etc. It technically steals from the actual artists and writers. This is why a lot of authors are pulling from Kindle Unlimited. That's fair. Like a lot of people will write books with AI, but you can tell when a book is written by AI versus a person. You can tell with the artwork. Like it's getting better. Like AI is getting really good at like hiding. It's not like hiding things, but you can still tell depending on what you're using. So
Yes.
I can see your point there. Because what's the
Yeah,
point in
just goes
writing?
back to the yeah.
I want to go back to writing. That I miss writing. So I go back to it. But yeah, we can talk about like psychology of streaming, like not like how to grow, but like rather like why we need validation and stuff like that, right? Why numbers? It's so hard to like not focus on numbers.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I think that's why everybody streams. They want a little bit of validate, you know, and to some degree, it's about validating themselves.
It's fair. Do you think people who stream are more people who are more introverted or extroverted?
Mm, that could go either way, and so, but in some way, anybody who's making content is looking for a sense of validation in something. Because, and I'm going to say it very broadly because there's all the different types of content. So it's validation that you know something about something or you're good at something.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. That's fair. Oh, I think a lot of people just like everybody starts streaming for a reason, whether that be money or recognition,
Mm-hmm.
something. We talked about that before. We can talk about sustainability over growth if we really wanted to. Because sometimes just the growth of numbers doesn't mean anything, right? If you're able to
That's true.
sustain things and you're able to follow through with your system,
Well, that and
eventually the growth will
depends on
come.
which numbers we're talking about because you can have a lot of followers but very low viewers.
Yes, it's
Because
very true.
you know, there's plenty of streamers out there that got 1,500 followers but can't hold on to 10 viewers.
Me. Hi. It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. See, staying at home a hobby because you're a stay-at-home mom, needing something to connect with people. That's fair. I started because I wanted to see if I could come out of my shell a little bit more. It hasn't helped. Just kidding. It has helped. I've been a little bit more confident, just not overly.
You talk more.
Huh?
You talk more.
I enjoy talking more. I talk a lot when I know people. I'm very shy at the beginning. And then when you get me talking, you can't shut
Yeah,
me
but
up.
when you were very quiet and withdrawn when you first started streaming.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I've worked to get myself out of that spot though. And I'm still struggle with it. Still struggle with it. Confidence just isn't there. It's getting better. It's a daily thing for me. Try to improve on. What topics did you I am a Capricorn. Very much a Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn. I'm a goat. Capricorn is a goat. Did you know that?
I'm sure I did, but not in the moment.
Not at the moment. Yep.
Never been big on astrology.
I'm not like super big into it either, but I just know that I'm a Capricorn. I was almost not in a Capricorn, but I am. I mean, my friend that I went out for dinner with on Sunday is also a Capricorn, and we are very similar. Oh, to a certain extent, she's much more extroverted than I am. She's a December Capricorn. I'm a January Capricorn. Apparently, there's a difference. What's a Capricorn trait? So what topics do you want to talk about?
That's a good question. I hadn't gotten that far in my thought process.
Oh, so you put me on the spot, but you didn't know. I see how it is.
Well, I like the AI. You can talk about different points to it. So I think we could do at least 2 or 3. Do like the psychology behind it. So I'm with you on that one. Revisiting social media usage and navigating relationships through, and I say social media as in, obviously Twitter, Facebook, and all that, but also I see the streaming platforms as social media, like so navigating relationships with people through there. So we could easily do a little bit on that. But also seeing if people want to join, not just us talking, but occasionally bringing somebody in to kind of touch on certain topics. Um,
I would love that. Having like a third person just coming in and not necessarily
just to give an
interviewed,
extra
but like
opinion.
talk about a certain topic.
Mm-hmm.
That works. I'm making notes in case anybody's wondering why I'm looking down and writing. Just making notes on what we can talk about. Being shy first and opening up as you get to know people more. Yeah, that's definitely.
Could do a segment on what type of content is most appealing.
Well, that's
versus,
a personal thing.
Well, yeah, but it could open up a lot of topics and future doors as well. Might gives us stuff to expand on from there. Talk about why IRL streaming became so popular.
It's easy because people wanted to see what kind of drama people would come up with and what people's lives are. People are curious. Curiosity is a big thing with anything, content and everything.
Talk about the state of streaming with viewbotting.
Ugh, viewbotting. Yuck. It's a big one.
Or botting in general.
What do you mean by botting in general?
Huh?
Like, what do you mean? Like, I know what view botting, but what do you mean by botting?
Chat botting.
Where the chat bots ask you a question and it's a random question that has nothing to do with anything.
Yep.
Oh my god, those are the greatest things ever. Like, the chat will be quiet and a person be streaming, but he would talk, or there will be a couple people actually talking and they'll have a conversation, and then randomly this question out of left field. Hey, what's your favorite color? Like, what? Where did that come from? Like, okay.
We could do 30 minutes on why graphic artists coming into streams and trying to promote their work, or you want to punch them in the face.
Ugh. Or just, hey, your stream's so quiet. Here's, want to buy some viewers? Go away. Go away. I think that's my biggest pet peeve about Kick. Like, there's someone, like, on Twitch as well, but, like, I swear every time I streamed on Kick, every person, any person who talked was like, hey, your stream is dead. Would you like some viewers? Like, go away. Oh, check
Did
me
you
out on
see-
Discord. I'll help you grow. No, and the name's different. Go away.
Do you see the updates that Discord is doing?
Ooh,
You
I
need to, like,
did
be
see
able to
that.
Verify your
Yep.
We could
But-
talk about that.
Apparently, not everybody's gonna have to do it. There was something I saw, like age verification is gonna be a thing, but I don't know. Apparently, TeamSpeak servers have been overwhelmed by mass exodus of Discord. Yeah, we can talk about that. Hey, Vaughn, how are ya? What are you doing on this side of things? I heard so many rumors about that and why they're doing it. There's a lot of bots on Discord as well. You get a lot of people in there, like bots in there as well, and a lot of graphic artists and stuff. And I think to limit that too, that'll come into play. You're not gonna always limit kids though. Like, kids are still gonna use it. I don't know. So, but they can definitely can touch on that as well. Age verification,
I think there's this.
alternatives to Discord, because people might be looking for alternatives.
Mm-hmm. We talk about freedom of speech when it comes to streaming and social media,
Oh, freedom of speech. It's a good one.
or freedom of expression. You could probably tie both of them in together.
Mm-hmm. Kids are smart. They can find ways around things. They sure can. They sure can. They're sneaky little buggers. They can find ways. It's not gonna it's not gonna save them from anything. But yeah, I like the freedom of speech or expression. What about people who like copy other people's work? Like, some people like are copies of
depends on
other people.
It depends on what it is to an extent, because at this point in time, there's not really much that's original anymore. So that would require more context to the situation. So let's just say I'm brand new to streaming, right? I'm day one, but I've been watching your stream for like a year,
Mhm.
right? And I do my thing, or let's say a peanut streamer. Okay, let burn peanuts since we brought him up. And I come in, say I'm gonna be the sour lemon,
Mhm.
and I come in with a lemon model, and just be like peanut, outgoing, boisterous, whatever, however you want to describe him. Am I copying him?
No, because you're a lemon, not a peanut. But like, I've seen people take other people's work and like put it off as their own. I've seen like, get it? They like Dr. Disrespect at one point was like super. I know he's controversial now, so we're not gonna talk too much about him. But like, a lot of people kind of like wear the vest and like the sunglasses, kind of like him, right? Like, not the same, but almost. Like, some people try to. They make it just different enough to be different, but still the same kind of deal. It all depends on the context.
But well, yeah, and so do they give? They could say, "Well, I saw this, and so I wanted to do my way on it." Is that copying? If they're giving some, maybe not directly crediting the person or the source, but if they give some sense of credit, is that copying them?
No, because
In
like,
Amer-
if you look at all the streamer like advice channels, they're all the same. Everybody, like, you can look at one person versus the next versus the next. They're telling you how to grow on Twitch, right? And their advice is exactly the same, just said a little bit differently. So can you say that that's
Mhm.
copying? Like, I don't know.
I
Not
mean,
really, because
but
everybody's on
but
their
how do you
channel.
know? How do you know the person that they're copying? Maybe they did copy. Um, let's just say I did copy you, but what if you got your idea from somewhere else? Is that not copying the copy to copy? Like, where does it actually come from? So like, how do you
Mhm.
say it's copying? Because I mean, you can't say the war. Everybody streams Warzone. Everybody does Warzone. Cosplays are all. Everybody does cosplays.
Mhm.
Sure, they might. Everybody that cosplayed at Harley Quinn, are they copying each other or what? Like, where do you draw the line between you saying that they're copying?
Yeah, they're you can't say that they're yeah. That's a different. The line is definitely blurred there of what they're doing. Unless it's
Let's
blatantly
take
the same, then you can't say anything.
let's take emotes.
Hmm.
Streaming's been around for how long? Emotes have been out there for how long, right?
Hmm.
Let's take GG.
There's
Just
only
a
so many
GG
ways
emote.
you can make it.
So at what point does that become copying?
Yeah, it's fair. It is fair.
Now I've also seen I seen this Twitter argument. It was right around Christmas time, and I forget who it was, but they were discussing. Somebody was upset because somebody used an emote that was almost identical. But the person said that, and it's funny that we brought up AI before this, said that they used AI to generate the emote image that they were using, but this person had one that was very, very similar. So who now is it that they took it from? Both took it from AI? Did one person actually make it? Like, how do you go about that if you can't definitively prove
Did
where
both
the
of them
source
use
was?
AI and just gave it slightly different instructions?
But the one person was saying that they created it.
Mm, which is fair. I think I saw that post. So I remember there's an argument about somebody using the exact same thing though. So
And the one person was openly admitting to
yeah.
using an AI program to get it. Not that they took it from there. They said, no, I plugged it into AI
Mhm.
and it gave me this.
Okay, and where's AI getting their images from? They're probably doing Google searches and like trying to figure out like what they can do,
Exactly.
right? So if they saw that
But are
emote
you,
somewhere,
but does that make you at fault?
well, if I'm the one that used AI to do it and it's very similar to somebody else's, like it's up to me to take that image and figure out if it is like copyrighted and stuff, right? Like I would want to make sure that that image is somewhere else before I used it.
So what you're saying is that if I use AI to make, let's just stick on the topic of emotes. I use it to make an emote. I have to track down where AI got that emote from every single time.
You don't have to if you don't want to, but I would to see. I would put it into the Google image like reverser kind of thing that you can do, the Google search image search,
Hmm.
to see if it finds anything that's similar to that, to make sure that it's at least different or somewhat different than anything else.
Okay. So let's take the GG idea again, though, right?
Hmm.
There's only, like you said, there's only so many ways you can do GG.
Hmm.
So if it's, let's just say it's gold. The one that I get from AI is gold with a red outline to it, but it pulls up one with gold with a blue outline. Does that mean and then a green one, and I find five other ones that are similar? Does that mean that, what do you do then?
No, then it's different color scheme. So, and GG, it's like the letters G are like you can only do so much with it. So that I don't feel like it's not like it's not something that would like original to somebody, if that makes sense. Like that's
Hmm.
more like a generic thing, right? That you could do. But if like it's a specific emote that you use, let's say like we have like Stu uses WGA as one for Whirlwind Gaming, right?
Hmm.
So he has that specific one. If that one, like somebody uses it with those three letters, then that I would say would be too much, right? Like be
Okay.
too.
So it's the WGG. that you guys have had for how long now, right? That's the one you're referring to?
Yes, it's been a while.
Okay. So if I make it a different font and different colors, right?
Well, if it's different
Am I
fonts
still
and stuff,
copying?
it's not the same. So no, I wouldn't
Okay.
say that was copying. If it's
No, no,
the
no. I'm
same,
asking. I'm asking for the sake of the topic. I'm not saying you were. I'm just trying to see where you
yeah,
draw the lines.
no, I would say that's different enough. Again, those are
So
just
if you make
letters,
enough
right?
changes, but the base point behind it, the concept is the same, right?
Mm-hmm.
WGA
Mm-hmm.
or whirlwind, whatever
Yeah.
whatever it is.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
confusing myself now. I'm just making it look different.
Mm-hmm.
Is that copying because I'm taking the concept and changing it?
I don't think so, because you're
Okay.
changing it, right? It's just like anything else, though. Like your shirt, somebody could change that RAC whatever and put like a different colored hat, or change the hat altogether and put a top hat. At that
Hmm.
point, do you say it's copying?
No.
So, I mean, there's an argument to
Okay.
be
So
sure.
more ridiculous question. Okay. Now I'm gonna openly say this is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
If I take the Mona Lisa, right,
Mm-hmm.
female, historically female, or historical female artwork, and make it a man, then what? Is that still?
Well, that doesn't that's not Mona Lisa anymore. That's like,
But it's the
mm,
same background.
mm-hmm.
Just we're taking the gender and flipping it.
The Mona Leroy. Did you hear
Heard him.
that? I don't like. It depends on like how much of the work is the same, right? If it's just a figure that's different, like there's still the background and stuff that should get credit for something because it's still the same in that case because it's a
so
painting, right? That somebody painted.
okay, so
But do they
on
get full
the
credit? No, because you changed it.
okay, so let's take Call of Duty streamers. Let's bring it
Mm-hmm.
back to a little more grounded. You know, a lot of them. I've seen. I think we can also we've seen the YouTube thumbnails on their videos
Mm-hmm.
where they're all so many of them are the same.
Yep.
Do they have to go through and credit? It could be their face on it, maybe a slightly different wording on the picture, but the general background is the same. Do they have to credit every single time they post that video or post a video?
Well, chances are somebody used AI to create it the first time. So, I mean, can you really credit the person at that point? Because the person didn't really necessarily come up with it. I don't know. That's a debate that nobody's ever going to win or lose, I don't think, at that point. I see it more of like if you're going to use somebody's work exactly as it is, or at least like 90% or 80, like 75% of it should have some credit of it, something. But at some point, like, you have to do your own thing, right? And at this point, like you mentioned at the beginning of this, everything's been technically done. So, like, how do you become more original unless you just change things up and like make it your own, but still use inspiration from other things? Because that's how any
Mm-hmm.
idea comes into fruition in these days, right? You see
Mm-hmm.
something, you want it, and you make it better, kind of, or make it your own. That's all we can do. So,
So and then and here's the and I know we're short on time, but here's and this is be a good talking point is where is the line and how do you define the line? Because with social media and streaming, sometimes it's not always about and maybe this is the wrong topic to use it on, so I'm going to back off of it. But when it comes to what is fact and what the mob mentality says, people,
mhm.
the more voices a topic gets, it tends to be that's like, no, this is it. But sometimes the facts are skewed to favor that opinion. Maybe then it's not quite off the mark, but because enough people say this is it, that becomes it. Does that make sense?
People are kind of sheep sometimes, and they
Hmm.
follow
Well, maybe not necessarily.
the
Maybe
herd.
not necessarily sheep. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess it would be sheep, but it's like, no, that's my friend, so I got to jump on there and defend my friend. I got to come, I got to be there for my friend and support this
Mm-hmm.
person because I like them or whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I've never been one to jump on bandwagons for the most part, so I don't know. I'm torn with that one. But that's something
Yeah.
we can explore in another episode in more
Yep.
in depth when we're more prepared and have notes. And we can look at facts
Right.
and like what the law says about using copyrighted material and stuff, right? Other people's stuff. I don't know that stuff. I have no idea. I just know that I try to be original and be myself. But sometimes the ideas come, like even our discussions today and any other of these podcast episodes, people talk about them all the time.
Oh yeah, it's not like this
is not new.
It's ever been done.
So it's just new because it's us. So it's different.
Yeah.
Because we are kind of a train wreck and we just talk about anything anywhere we want.
And then let the conversation go.
Yeah. All right.
And
But on
then
that note,
I think this started because I think the stream started out talking about Smitty's smut books. So
yeah, it sure did. See? We just talk about anything around here. But yeah, I think that's where we're going to call it for tonight. It's time to
Yes,
go watch
I-
some television with the hubby. And,
my dinner's
but
waiting on me, so I'm gonna go eat.
awesome. Go enjoy. Thank you again for doing this. I appreciate it. And we will
Thank you.
talk about scheduling and stuff in our next topic after this. So I hope
ma'am.
everybody has a great night. And we'll see you all next time.
Good night, friend.
Bye.